Welcome back. I'm Marco Lamano.
And I'm Sydney Rell. A Comedy of Errors gets new life as Ken Ludwig's A Comedy of Tenors extends its run on the Suncoast.
1 hotel suite, 4 tenors, 2 wives, 3 girlfriends, and a partridge in a pear tree. No, sorry, too early for that. But a slew of misunderstandings and mistaken identities. Earlier this week, 2 actors in the production, Michael Perrie Jr. and Andrew Benator, visited SNN to speak with me about what you can expect. Here's my first question, because this is what I noticed when I looked at the summary. 2 wives, 3 girlfriends, but only 3 men in the cast. So 5 to 3, is that where some of the misunderstandings come from?
Could be. Could be. Could be.
Tell us a bit then about what audiences can expect. Obviously, not the whole thing, because we want people to come.
I'll tell you. So it all starts when Andrew's character, Mr. Saunders, is performing. He's putting together the concert of the century, an operatic concert starring the 3 most famous tenors in the world, in Paris at the Stadium Olympique. And what happens is these people don't necessarily follow through in the way that they should, and slowly, as people drop out, new people come in. And new people bring new problems, and it just gets harder and harder for Mr. Saunders to keep it together. I play Max, his ex-assistant, as well as one of the tenors singing in the concert as well. So now he's left being an assistant and has now been promoted to singer in the concert. And he's drawn back in as the 2 of us try to fight to keep this concert alive.
And everything that conceivably could go wrong goes wrong.
Yeah, and I noticed in a lot of the video and a lot of the pictures, there's somebody choking somebody at some point.
Yes.
So how deep do these misunderstandings run?
Deep, these are some high-tempered people.
Yes, high-tempered, high egos. You're going to get a lot of passion from these people.
It sounds, I always love when it's just, this person's here, hilarity ensues. Yeah. And it's just the possibilities are endless. One thing with these kind of comedies, though, especially with these kind of comedy of errors, with comedy of tenors, is that having a live audience, I would assume, can make each experience different. Yeah. And basically in the run-up so far and in the performances so far, have there been any performances that have really stuck out? Maybe more so than some of the others, just due to the relationship you had with the audience that night.
There are a couple of reveals on the show where something truly unexpected happens, and it's always a big reaction.
Yeah.
But there are a couple that were just such an over-the-top reaction, where the audience got such an incredible kick out of it, that always stick out to me.
Yeah, we can't tell you about that, but know that when you come, you will also have that incredible reaction. They're consistent. When we're backstage and something happens on stage that we know, we just look, we're like, there it is, like,
clock.
That's the face we make.
That's the face right there that you make?
Yeah.
He's reacting to his own twist. What the heck happened?
It's wonderful. The other night it rained. God, he's handsome. Look at him. The other night it rained really hard during the show, and the whole second act was twice as loud because that rain came through. So it's like you have these unexpected twists outside. Every night you can't control what the audience is going to think is funny or what they're going to have to deal with, which is...
with the higher chance of rain this week, you might have some louder performances because the theater, they want to play in front of a stadium, but the theater is a more intimate setting. Like this is a smaller theater.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
That's lovely, and I like it when theater actors come in because it's so much different than something like a movie, because you really have to, I feel like, use the space and how the audience reacts. I feel like determines the cadence.
That's the reality. We play the reality we're given. Which includes the weather and tonight's audience.
The audience, and if something breaks off the set. I remember like first or second show, part of the set snapped off in the middle of the show, and you just go with it. Was it Sunday, the cup in one of the scenes, one of the glasses just flew into the audience, just bounced out of a hand and bounced into the audience, and you got to be like, oh no, it went out the window, and then you continue, right? Like, and the audience, I mean, we love it. When we're in the audience, we love watching the things go slightly wrong.
A Comedy of Tenors is extended through August 27th at Florida Studio Theater. To purchase tickets, go to floridastudiotheater.org. And at the end of theater, it's R-E, not E-R. Click on Buy Tickets under Comedy of Tenors.
Performances are available at 8 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The performances today, tomorrow, and next Sunday are sold out.
Yeah, and they weren't when we did the interview. When I did the interview,
Wow.
there were still some of those performances left. So the seats have been
awesome.
going down. Me and my better half nabbed 2 of one of them. So
That's
over the next week, we'll be going.
exciting.
So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Just from the photos, I was like, this looks like a wild play.
Yeah.
It looks so good. And it's so interesting hearing them talk about audience reactions because, thinking about them knowing a joke is coming and then waiting to see how the audience reacts.
Yes.
That's so interesting.
That's some of the best stuff. That's some of the
Let us
best
know.
stuff. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know how the weather is too, because we are expecting a higher chance for rain. She has all that throughout the afternoon. Take care.